It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, here comes Evans. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Swift. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. They'll go again with Swift. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these 2 guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Here now, second down and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now, third and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Give up the middle with Swift. He'll work forward for a couple. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback He put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he will power his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On first down, it's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
They face second down and 7. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll run. It's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
That's to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught! Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 67 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 1st down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Off play action. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Third and long. On the give, it's Swift. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game, and has a touchdown run as well. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Hurts will try it again. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A pass caught by Saquon. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but When you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. Again, Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
They'll run with Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Cooper DeJean deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the sideline. He's got more.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good. And the Eagles go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Swift, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's going to run it. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. On first down, it's Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Bears send out their punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's going to keep it himself.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Kevin Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. As the defense cannot come up with the big play there, it's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. Here's a 2nd and 6. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
The Bears sending out their punt team. DeJean to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. That one caught by Smith. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. He'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pickup of 46 yards.
you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll be batted down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Now he'll run. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now he'll run it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. They'll drop to throw, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. A run with Barkley. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. Here's 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.